I like the bully stories from this morning, Chris.
We want to talk about the bully stories?
Yeah, I like the bully stories.
Me and Dave and Corey and Nile, we went to get bagels, and for some reason, Dave started talking about bullying people, and it brought up all these memories of
all
bully
these
stories.
Fun, like, heart-filled memories of bullying unsuspecting
I was saying
people.
sometimes bullying helps you not be cringy. I hate to say it. I'm not saying bullying is right, but I'm saying
there's a right amount of it. There's an exact right amount. There's when you go too far and it gets wrong, but then there is bullying when you make someone learn to not be like Dave. Basically,
not
right?
Be like
Thanks.
Dave.
Chris, there's one story, because you were talking about how you bullied your teachers.
Well, yeah, one guy deserved it. It's not like I pushed the guy around. I just put sick drawings in his pocket.
It's not really bullying. That's just
It's not so
flexing
bad.
your art skills.
Okay, I've already told this story, but one time I showed him a toy I brought into school. It was like a little slot machine. I was like, pull the slot machine, what a prize. And he like pulled it and it electrocuted him and he fell on the floor.
That's a good story.
Dude, if you're still alive, don't be for much longer.
Yeah.
I was in a class of like the worst behaved kids ever, and there was a point one day I had the most lovely English teacher. He was like the nicest old man ever, and my class was just so they made him cry, and it was like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
That's really unfortunate.
I know, he was just such a nice guy. But then there was another guy who was a science teacher. He was a real piece of shit. He used to like single out this one guy in my class who was clearly like a little troubled. He was a really nice guy though. He was troubled and I think he had a rough home life or something, but the teacher would always pick on him.
Yeah.
And then one day, the teacher was picking on him, and everyone in the class basically looking around being like, well, this teacher's a piece of shit because this guy's clearly troubled and he's going through some shit, and the teacher's just bullying him. And then the guy, he started shaking and his face went so fucking beet red, and he was like, I hope your fucking house burns to the ground. And we were like, whoa, yeah! And everyone was like, that is so funny. And then I swear to God, shortly after the guy's house burned to the ground.
No! Shit.
And we were like,
It was kind of justified at that point.
No, but everyone was still just like, well, he was a piece of shit. He was like the meanest fucking guy ever.
Well,
and that's what you get for bullying a young, troubled man.
your house burns down with you in it.
Right, I got a story.
Go
Please
for
do.
it, Chris.
It's not that long, it's not that interesting, but
I'm sure it is.
I was very, very not good at learning in school, and so my parents were like, your grades ain't doing so hot, champ. Pats me on shoulder, looks me deep in eye. We want you to finish school. We want you to not be so dumb no more.
And you're looking
gonna-
around like, who, me?
Actually, no, the reason they did it, my mom and dad would work till 6 because that was when their shop would close. So after school, because their shop was in town, they basically didn't want to drop me home, then drive back into town to close up the shop, and then drive home again. So they started making me do study after school, which means you just stay in school for longer and do your homework, which is like whatever, can deal with it. But one day in study, me and my friend were sitting behind this guy, and I didn't know who he was because he was in my friend's class. My friend wrote, my mommy thinks I'm cool, and stuck it on his back without him noticing.
What the fuck?
And we were like, lol, that's funny. But then my friend, he's just like, was like, oh fuck, I forgot, his mom's dead.
Oh, no.
I was like,
That's really funny.
we have to get that off of him before he notices. And then everyone's like looking at him going, oh man, you guys are pieces of shit. We're like, no, we have to get it off now. And then thankfully we got it off. He looked around and was like, what are you guys doing? We're like, nothing. Just
You
chilling.
saved it. You saved it in the nick of time.
Yeah. Studies suck. It was so boring.
Rafiki lives in the temple of Gaia.
We have to keep this in, but I really want to see that like 140p video of that kid getting beaten up in your school.
Oh
I
man.
want to see that so bad.
I can show you right now.
I want to see it really bad.
You know, in my school, I was telling my friends David and Corey. I don't know if you heard of them, but I was telling them this fucking video circulated in my school because there was a guy in my year called Eddie, and he was a cool guy. And there was another guy in my year that people called but for some reason they really fucking like they started hating each other, and they were always like you know, taunting each other and shit. And then one day just fucking had enough. He was like, record this, and he gave a phone to his friend, and he walked up to Eddie. Basically, he like cornered him. He was a little taller than Eddie, and he cornered him in the hall, and he started pushing Eddie around, basically being like, you motherfucker, you call me names, you motherfucker. And then Eddie was like, I'm trying to get to class, and then fucking So like started pushing him, and he got him in like a headlock. But then Eddie, like he like somehow just picked up and just like threw him on the ground, like backwards. He landed on his knees, and then they got up and they started kind of pushing each other around some more. But then it ended then just a bunch of like scumbags like in the school. And when I say scumbags, I mean just like normal Irish people. They were just like oh, fucking kill him! Oh, fucking deadly! Fucking destroy him! And
Deadly!
And then
deadly.
one guy literally was like, fucking headbutt him! And then Eddie just headbutted, broke his nose instantly.
Oh my God.
And then you just hear a guy go, ah, lads, that's too far. Break it up. And it's like, fuck.
Me and Chris used to do this thing
5% interesting.
We called a thing called a mission, where we would let our apartment fill with trash bags, and then we would go out.
I think I've talked about that before.
Oh, we did?
No. I'm not sure actually.
No, I haven't heard it.
And we'd hype ourselves up in the middle of the night to go out and like use a store's bin, the back behind the store, because they and then they started chaining it up because we were using it too much.
yeah, they locked it.
Yeah.
No, the reason we had to do that was because I was living in my mom and dad's apartment at the time that they owned, and they didn't supply a trash can to put trash in.
Yeah, there's no trash can, in fairness.
They were like, you have to walk into our store and use our in-store trash can. So every time we had to take out the trash, I'd have to go into my mom and dad's shop and make small talk with the people working there to use the trash. And after a while, I was just like, I don't want to fucking do it right now. So we started just sneaking out behind the parking lot and just using someone else's giant dumpster. It was all very funny.
That's fucking
it was at
badass.
the time.
But then there was a part where a bunch of trash bags they piled up in the closet.
Yeah,
it was really
I know.
smelly.
Man,
we were pigs. No,
I know. What the fuck? I remember one time you came to my house at the other side of Ireland, and then I went back. There were just flies buzzing around your head.
Oh, God, I remember that. One time I got back from America and Nile had like left, and he'd left a bunch of food in my apartment. And
I did?
Yes, and I opened the front door after like being in America for 3 months, and I remember opening it, and I was like walking up the stairs at nighttime. I remember feeling all these little things on my face. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was literally fucking hundreds of thousands of houseflies smacking me in the face.
And I remember when
I was like,
when I came back a few days later, Chris was just sitting at his computer with just flies flying all over his like head.
It was fucking nasty. And I went and got fly spray, and I killed like 50,000
Yeah, to be
million
fair, Nile,
flies.
you were saying that like he was being gross.
I thought it was.
No, that was you,
I thought
bro.
it was him.
It was you, bro.
So did you come back and go, dude, it's like gross in here?
It wasn't. Yeah, I did. But I cleaned it.
Chris, I heard a story. I don't know if we can keep it in, but it makes me laugh. I've been informed that the same way in America, white people look at like Hicks and they're like, fucking pick 'em up truck, fucking incest bred monkey.
Yeah.
It's like people in different Asian countries feel the same way. So there will be like, you'll be somewhere, right, where there's like Korean people and Chinese people,
Yeah,
Japanese
they like hate
people.
each other.
Yeah, and Korean people.
Yeah.
You will literally find somebody who's like bald, shaved head Asian guy looking at another bald head, shaved Asian guy, and they'll point at him and be like, "Door," through like buck teeth, and be like, and like that to me is so like, bro,
That's crazy.
friendly fire, man.
Dude, I mean, where I come from in Wexford, when I was growing up, there was a weird thing about townies versus culchies.
What is that?
It's just people from town hated culchies, or the country people, and people from the country hated the town people. I'm not sure if that's a thing anymore, but it kind of felt like it was real. Like, you fucking you townie bastard, I fucking hate the townies. They're from town and we're from the country. And vice versa. No, you bathe in slurry and you make the slurry.
My old nickname was Barney, and now it's Slurry.
Why is it Barney?
I don't know. The nickname guy in our school gave it to me.
Wait, why?
I forgot about
He just
that.
gave people nicknames, and they stuck
That's
forever.
a dog shit nickname. What,
know.
What even is that?
We had to line up in a line and get a nickname. And
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how much influence did this guy have?
Just all of it. He like a guy was wearing a blue hoodie, I remember, and he was called Bluey for the rest of his life. Just that day. I was wearing. He just looked at me and he goes, Barney. I like turned around and walked.
Is it because you give off like Barney Rubble energy? Like,
I guess I did.
Guys, hey.
Or Barney from The Simpsons.
Dude, look at that. Bill looks
Or
fucking
you're the
good.
dinosaur.
Yeah, Barney's never really a skinny guy. He's
Or
always-
you're the guy from Half-Life 2.
Oh yeah, I'd like to be that Barney. How about that beer I owe you? Huh.
Were you guys good or bad about doing homework?
Oh,
I told you there's cats.
I freaking knew it.
I had to be sent to school after school to do my homework again because I didn't do it.
Dude, I never talked about this, but I got hit in school quite a lot.
By
Really?
teachers?
Yeah, like they wrapped some kind of sandpaper around a stick and hit us with it.
What the fuck?
Are you fucking with me? Being serious?
No, like really hard on the knuckles.
That sounds pretty Irish.
Yeah.
God, I didn't have
It just
that.
sounds pretty Catholic, but
But I didn't. Yeah,
you did go to a
it
Catholic
sounds like,
school.
yeah, but it sounds like what would happen in Ireland in like the 60s.
They only did it to me though.
Wait,
Are you serious?
they only did it to you.
Yeah, they were
You
like,
should probably go back and be like, for revenge or something. That's fucked up.
dude, I've already gone back and I've already made my mark.
That I don't. Yeah, at a
made your
school.
mark.
This
Like,
sounds very
I've
dicey.
already made my mark.
This time to school.
You'll never forget this, teacher.
Let's just say that all those teachers that abused me,
Yeah.
Who's
they're
laughing
gone.
now?
Where'd they go,
they go?
Chris? Be honest with us.
Let's just say I used the sandpaper from head to toe.
Oh, and skinned them?
No, I wore them down from head to foot.
Oh, you just
Oh god, it's totally
until
coming.
they were like a little nub you can put in
It
your
was like
pocket.
reverse 3D printing kind of.
That's the best I'm gonna do.
We could cut all of that down really
Gary's mod
short.
and just put a car with.
Ryanair.
Wait, what's Ryanair?
It's the shittiest airline in the world, and it's Irish.
It's an Irish airline.
It-
Okay.
it's so shit. They make you like stand and hold on the rope.
Wait, what? It's like a bus that flies in the air.
Yeah, and there's like hay on the floor.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Ireland isn't that
This is a
fucking like a
fucking-
mid-world
It's a plane
country-ish.
made out of mud, and there's hay.
Shut up.
And you have to like shovel coal and throw it out the window to make it fly.
It runs
2
on
feet
steam.
off the ground.
Everybody has to take turns shoveling coal the
Dude,
entire.
this is like a
But it's
noir
so
like
cheap.
car. This is like a mafiosa car.
Now we fry you and eat you in buckets.
Did I ever tell you about the book I read in primary school? Like a kid's book. It was in the library, and it was like talking about an eagle that would swoop down and carry children away.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, is this real? And anytime I asked people if it was real, they were like, yes.
I mean, there are incidents of like
No,
birds
but
of prey
this book showed
snatching
like
children.
pictures of like a 20-foot eagle like picking up like kids, and like I have no idea what the fuck it was.
all those Irish adults just like messing with you.
Was it
sure.
like, was there a moral to it? Like, if your kid's bad,
No.
the eagle comes?
No, I think it was like what do you call it? A cryptid thing?
Oh, like Mothman or like
But it was
a
in the
Bigfoot?
school library and it didn't really seem like it was like fake. They like read.
Take a drink of your lager.
They made it seem like it was really happening.
Was it like a children's book or was this...
It was probably for like teenagers to be like, oh, this is scary.
Oh.
But I read it too young and I got really scared of eagles coming down and killing kids.
Not a bad thing to be afraid of. I mean, some of them can pick up like small deers and stuff. I bet they can pick up a kid.
I still can't get over that one video of the eagle swooping down and dragging the goat off the cliff, and it plays like screeching violins as it does it. Jesus. Dude, you wanna know something that freaked me out today?
What?
My mom was like, hey, we gave all your toys to your nephews, and I was like, okay. But then she sent me a picture of all of my toys spread out on a mat outside, and then I saw toys I hadn't seen in years, and it like, dude, I had like 4 separate ants toys, like with a Z, ants.
Really?
I had
Those
Z.
have toys?
I had the Sylvester Stallone ant. I had the Colonel ant. Look, why did I have ants toys?
You had good taste.
I don't even remember them.
Chris,
You
I
probably
thought,
didn't play with them much.
I thought this story was going to go in a
had
different...
4 of them.
I thought this story was going to go... first of all, let me just say, I didn't know ants had merchandise.
Neither. I completely forgot.
But, like, I
So
also...
weird.
Was it from, like, McDonald's? But...
No, they were action figures.
What?
Yeah.
Ants had that much of a pull?
Everything had action figures back in the day. Everything.
that was
You're
kind of
right.
the model for like making a kid's property.
Yeah, kids don't play with toys anymore. They play with iPads.
I remember getting a Jack specific of a Ratatouille.
Aw.
It was cool. It was like you could put him in the pot and then like
You can boil rat.
yeah you could slowly boil the rat.
And he goes,
Fucking scary. It's an alarming sound if that is a rat.
And we're
See,
back
guys?
where we started.
Back where we started.
pine cones. Zach, do you remember the pine cone incident?
Which part? Wait, which?
When you visited Ireland and we made the video in the woods and there was pine cones?
I actually don't. Oh, I have like a fragment of a memory. What was
It was
it?
we were
even?
walking in the woods shooting a video and then a guy walked by and he was wiping his ass with a pine cone.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
there-
you saw that?
Is there
Yeah.
footage of that?
I don't think there's fun. I didn't whip out the camera and record the poor guy. But he was wiping his ass with a pine cone.
How do you even wipe your ass with a pine cone?
You just scoop the shit out with it.
How do you not find something better?
I would
Your
have used
hand,
my. I would have used my hand.
Your
yeah.
mouth,
leaf?
your tongue would be a leaf. Anything in the woods, a big piece of grass,
A big piece of grass.
a big old piece of grass to wipe your ass.
That's just so fucking American, dude.
Dude, a big piece of grass. That's what the founding fathers believed in. A big
Yeah, the
piece of
sweat
grass.
of your brow, a big piece of grass to wipe your ass.
Play cool like patriotic music. Nothing better than wiping my ass with a big old piece of grass.
That was fucking beautiful.
They should play that at pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I'm not buying this crap.
There's a bunch of like.
I'm not buying
This
this
looks
crap.
like a Neopets front page. Let's get out of here.
But what about... My dad sells these, and he says they're his top seller right now.
Yeah, Poppy Playtime is massive, but it's also like, let's get out of here.
You know what's really bizarre, though? I went to visit Ireland recently, and I went into my mom and dad's house, and there was like 6 of these in my mom and dad's house. I was like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, well, these are our top seller, and we bring them home for our dog Daisy.
You have to tear them apart.
I know, it's like, that is the most bizarre thing to come home to. I've never seen Bleach. Have you seen Bleach?
I don't like Bleach.
I've got a really
Cringe.
cringy story regarding Bleach.
Oh, let's hear it.
When I was like 15,
Yeah.
my very first girlfriend before I got with her, she had a birthday party at her house, and I thought she was so hot, and I was like, I really want to get with this girl.
Yeah.
And then she invited a bunch of people,
Yeah.
and this guy came dressed as the guy in Bleach, and he, like, I don't know why. I like
in a normal party.
yeah, yeah, and he was. I think he was trying to impress her because she liked anime and stuff.
Wish him about to die. Oh fuck, you're right, guy.
But it was really, really cringy.
Did you say anything to him? Like,
No,
Let's fuck it up your chances, bud.
no, I wouldn't be so mean.
That's funny.
Guys, it was not the coolest. You don't understand. It didn't work. To look like that guy, you have to be like a beautiful, slender Japanese boy. This guy was not that.
He wasn't. Was he? Was he like? What was he?
He was a really Irish ginger-looking dude.
That's funny.
No offense to the guy.
I like him.
Everyone does cringy things.
Not that bad though. You should go back and call him out for his shit. Sorry.
We should build a time machine and stop him from doing it.
Yeah, you're right. I can kill a calf. I can go kill this calf. Make some veal. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, at least he was a for real ginger.
Unlike those fake gingers.
You know, one of the first times I was doing sexy shit with my first girlfriend, my mom and dad like left the house, and I was like, it is time. And I like brought her into my room, and actually no, I think we were on the living room couch, but anyway, she took off her pants. I was like, oh, and we were like doing stuff, and then my mom and dad like pulled back in, and I saw the lights, and I was like, oh fuck, right? And I like ran to the door.
Horrifying.
I was like, put on your pants, and I like ran to the door. And I was so stupid that I just like left my pants open and my belt open hanging down, and I answered the door and my face was all red and sweaty. And my mom and dad just looked at me like, you fucking idiot, and they just like brushed past me. I was like, oh.
I mean, what would your parents have done? Would they have been like, you are not to fuck?
Basically, I mean, I was like 15.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Also, her dad was the guy I was scared of because he was like, he pretty much told me from the get-go, he was like, if you do anything like that, I will beat the shit out of you. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, fear of girlfriend's dad. Yeah, I can relate to that. That's the most relatable shit in the world.
One
That's
time
why
I was at her house and we were sitting on her bed, and he came in and he saw me sitting on her bed and he got really angry. It was just because I was sitting on her bed.
Oh, I've got too many stories about this to even count. That's why I make a damn game about it.
Oh, you're so right. Dave, what do you call this guy?
Gulp Shitto. That's like the Star Wars character.
Gold Shitto?
Gulp Shitto.
I don't think that's what you call him, dude.
Oh shit! No!
Oh, wow, you're on your ass.
No!
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh my... Jesus! I'm kind of glad that happened. It was awesome.
That was crazy.
I've never seen that.
This isn't about like making a sex toy or anything, but when I was
after seeing a girl get chainsawed.
yeah. No, when I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna start like making a stink bomb in case I like need it one day. I don't know what the fuck I thought I was gonna need it for.
What are you, Dennis the Menace?
But I was like, in case there's like a situation where I have a great enemy that I need to like defeat with a stink bomb, I'll just have it. So I took one of those. You ever seen those big plastic containers of cheese balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those, and I would just like sneak out like leftover food and shit like that I thought would stink, like eggs and fucking shit like that, and just like put it in there. And I did this for maybe like almost a year because I like hid it. It was like on the side of the house and like
bizarre.
like hid it behind a fucking trash can.
Yeah.
And then I think one day my dad found it and just threw it out.
Oh.
So I never got to fucking defeat anyone with
A year of work wasted.
It would have probably actually like been like rotten and like melted someone's face and like given them some kind of horrible disease. So I'm kind of glad.
Like a new T-virus.
Yeah, I would have ended up in fucking juvie or something if anyone actually like pissed me off enough to fucking to earn the stink bomb.
The L virus.
If you threw it at somebody, just gives them salmonella and kills them.
Yeah, it probably would have, because there was like raw meat and stuff in there that had been sitting there for like a year.
Lyle.
I remember in school, we were watching an educational video about salmonella, but they made these two cute characters called Sam and Ella, and it was kind of like redundant. It's like, why don't you make them not likable? And like, they made them like charming and cool. And all the kids were like, "Yay, Sam and Ella!"
You'd want them to be like gross and fat and evil.
Yeah,
like,
I
fucking
don't
like,
want that. But all the kids were like, "I want salmonella now."
Yeah, that's what all the kids said.
To the teacher, like fucking put their hands on their heads and go, "This backfired horribly."
I don't know.
God, my parents gaslit me so much.
About what?
They tricked me until I was 12 or 13. You know, like, have you ever been on farmland?
Yeah.
You know those big white
What's up, Corey?
things of hay?
Yeah.
Until I was like 13, I thought those were marshmallows. The cows ate
Which
giant
one?
marshmallows. It was fucking evil.
Adam, my dad convinced me the Simpsons were real and that we were going to go visit them.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How old were
They
you?
are real.
I was
been a
like,
little longer
it
than
must have been
13.
6 or 7.
Why did he do
that's
that?
mean. That's so
He probably
mean.
just did it just to fucking troll me. He
Maybe
thought I'd
just wanted to
forget
be a
about
good
it.
dad.
He thought I'd forget about it like instantly, and I thought about it for like months.
It just never stopped crossing
I
your mind.
basically was like, "Dad, when are we fucking going to see The Simpsons?" And he was like,
He's like, they live in
"They're not
co-op,
real, you
right?
idiot." It's really mean.
That is me.
It's really weird. There's a picture of
Just Kindle.
Mother Teresa
You're gonna reverse?
in my little kid's school where I grew up.
Really?
So she visited my little kid's school, and everyone was like, "She's a really good woman." So I grew up literally being like, "She was a really good
Chris,
woman."
put some armor on.
Oh.
But she was a really awful woman.
Oh, really?
She used to
Why?
make people suffer and like
Oh my god.
she used to like put a bunch of people in beds and just like make them suffer.
What? Like, you go to sleep now.
Yeah, she's like, "Suffer for God, isn't this fun?
That's fun.
Don't you love this?"
We will suffer in
No.
unison.
Why did you have a picture in it?
Because she visited our school.
Oh, were you there for when she visited?
Her
No.
name's Mother T.
It was like before I even got there.
Oh.
Ever tell you about this guy in my class when I was a kid? He used to like really annoy me. He would like run after me and like punch me and run away. But one time, so how old was I? I was like 7 or 8. But one time, I caught up to him and I pushed him over and I started kicking him really hard on the ground.
Really?
And it was like way too far. Now that I'm grown up, I'm like, oh, I went way too hard. Like I was kicking him so fucking hard he could have died.
Well, he was the one who
fucked up.
pushed you.
Kids are pretty like resilient. I don't know.
I know, but it was like I was like it's way too far.
Yeah.
I want to go back in time and start kicking that version of myself.
But then you'll be
But kick him a
terrified.
little less.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Honestly, Lara Croft wasn't that hot on
was hot.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
on
she
the
was.
PlayStation,
Yeah,
I
she
honestly,
Yeah, she was.
I think 2B got her beat. Honestly,
She actually did.
I
Look,
think you're forgetting just how pointy those. What would you call that? Like a pyramid? It's like a pyramid
I mean,
shape.
even though she
Like
had a
a
great,
cone.
even
It's a
though she had a
cone.
great ass, she had
Cone-like.
boring like fucking like what kind of Vicky tits from Fairly Odd Parents.
they are Vicky tits.
Yeah,
It's
she
like
just had these
style,
like
yeah.
like sharp spikes.
Look at these twerp.
She stabs Timmy in the eye.
That's terrible.
What do you mean it's
She's
terrible?
40 and he's 7.
That's Timmy's fucking fantasy.
Yeah,
That is the last episode.
I have seen so much porn
I wish I
of
could
what
see
you
her.
just described.
I remember being.
But I remember, but also Timmy wasn't a child. Okay, he was like a 8-foot man who had a big 6-foot dick. Okay, so give me a break.
I remember being like 12 and being like, I wish I had a babysitter and I wish she'd fuck me.
Same. Yeah,
Really?
Young boys are sick. Yeah, I had the same.
Well, I guess like no, not really, because you're like
No, you
it's
know
a
what?
babysitter.
My
You know, it's
babysitter,
a
when I
girl
was-
who's coming over to your house.
When
or
I
a guy,
was
no
like 8 years old,
discrimination.
I had a babysitter who was like a high school girl who's like a
you're
literally
like, "Fuck me."
cheerleader. She thought I was a cute little boy, but I had puppy dog love for her.
Aww.
But she just thought you were cute, so she was
She
just
thought I was
like,
a cute little
"Oh,
boy, but I wanted to like dry hump her arm like a dog. but you're that age and you don't even know better. You're just like
No, I get
No,
it.
I get
That
it.
makes sense.
You're like, oh, you just-
I know
there's
what you mean. The
something-
second she gets up, you sniff this place you were sitting.
yeah,
I've been there, done that, dude.
it's fucking evil. I have a very distinct memory of being in the back of my dad's pickup truck, and he had like just a magazine back there, and there was like a really hot woman I was looking at, and he looked back and he was like, what are you looking at? I was like, oh, and I put it back, and he was like, it's okay if you want to look at that. I was like, no, I don't want to look at it.
I never want to look at that again.
I remember one time my neighbor came down to my house when I was a kid, and he was like, does your dad have the Sun? And so we went into my dad's.
Wait, what?
The
Sun?
Sun is an English newspaper, and on page.
Oh, I thought it was you.
Oh,
I thought
I
it was
know,
talking about you.
no, it's
No,
scary.
sorry.
Stressing you.
No, the S-U-N, and on page 3, there's always a topless lady. So we went into my dad's newspaper stand and we pulled out like 20 The Suns, and then we ripped out page 3 from all of them and scattered them across the floor. We just stood over them like,
Hell yeah.
holy fuck. And then my mom walked in and we were like, oh! and then my mom was just like, which one of you did this? And then I told the truth and I was like, I did it, Mom. And then his mom took him into the other room, and then he denied it. And he was like, I didn't do it. That was Chris. But then
You threw
me under the
you
bus.
threw yourself under the bus, and he was kicking you while you were under the bus.
But then my mom, she was like, I'm really proud of you. You told the truth, and he didn't.
And also, it's not even that big of a deal. It's, it's kids being kids, boys being young boys.
Yeah, boys
being
being
young,
boys.
Yeah, young little.
Honestly, I'm glad I did that.
Okay, this is like a genuine
made you
question,
the
but
That
like,
made me straight.
Okay.
wow, dude.
What the hell was that biting fucking...
Okay, Chris, whatever you say. What? Shut up, Chris.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Chris, I really want to change our avatar. He's kind of ugly.
I don't agree, actually.
I disagree completely. I like his bananas and
Whoa.
pajamas
What the hell?
outfit.
But that isn't...
This is fucking.
I forgot about that show.
It's crazy. Bananas and pajamas, they're dancing teddy bears. Bananas and pajamas.
I didn't even know that was an American thing.
What did you think it
I
was?
thought that was a European thing.
It could be.
Oh,
Did you guys have Mr. Blobby?
No,
No,
it's
Mr. Blobby's freaky.
But you know of him.
I do know of him.
You didn't have him, though.
No,
How do you-
I heard there was like this like fucking defective park with Mr. Blobby now that people go and like deface. I've seen like weird creepypastas talking about how Blobby comes and eats you.
He's a weird one. We also in Ireland had a show called
Disturbing.
Bosco that was really popular.
Was it
Bosco.
It was a little puppet. It didn't even have a mouth. It just moved. It
Oh
was
my
just like
god, that's scary.
it was a little like clown-looking thing with red hair, and it just moved around.
What the fuck?
I think you're supposed to go on that one, Corey.
I honestly don't know what the fuck just happened.
And in Ireland, we had on the main TV show for kids in Ireland, it was called The Den.
Yeah.
There was a puppet called Dustin the Turkey.
Dustin the Turkey is a fucking
I
hilarious man.
fucking hated him.
How are you keeping? Mark! How are you? Shane, what happened to hair? Stevie Wonder, your new hairdresser! Was that for Telethon? God, you're having a laugh! That's not a real haircut, is it?
Like, I hated him so much as a kid.
Why is he? Does he look like a turkey, or is he like one of those like weird, ugly things?
He looked like a puppet turkey. You know, like, to be fair, he really did look like that, but he just acted like an annoying, like, regular Dublin person.
Dublin person.
Well, I'm a fucking turkey. I'm from fucking
I
Dublin.
feel like I would love that.
I like being a turkey and
Maybe
I love
that's just
playing
my American
GAA.
side.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
I'm bitter, okay?
It's because you were
It's
never
because I was
invited
forced to
Dublin.
play that damn shit, and I fucking hated it,
All right,
okay?
Chris, if you hate it so much, what's Dublin's theme song?
I'm from fucking Dublin. I like to get in fights a lot.
What's the story, Dublin? How are you fine?
I think it's cool.
I fucking hate Dublin
Let's
because
rehearse potato
every
famine.
single time I've gone, something bad has happened. It's just full of scumbags.
Here's what I think about
Sorry.
Adam, do you remember when you wanted to go to Smoothie King this morning?
And I'm so mad at you.
Oh yeah, you said you had a cool story.
Oh my god, it's not that cool, but it's kind of funny.
It is kind of
So
funny.
Adam was like, Smoothie King. Oh my god, I want some Smoothie King. I want some Smoothie King. We were like, all right, let's go get
I
some
didn't even know
Smoothie
there was
King.
a Smoothie King here. Is there?
Well, that's the best part of the story.
Just
Hold on,
you
let's
wait.
listen to the story first. Adam, you tell it because you definitely remember most of it.
Rude, you finally gonna show me those?
I was like, Smoothie King!
Absolutely.
We're going to Smoothie King! The Smoothie King exists in this state. And then Corey was like, he pulls up his new device, his tactical iPhone.
That's me clicking on my tactical iPhone.
And then he goes, oh yes, there is a fucking Smoothie King right down the road.
It fucking said Smoothie King 150 Burbank Drive, LA. And I'm like, oh, that's Los Angeles. Like any other fucking person would think at fucking 9 in the morning.
This is going,
Yeah, you know where this is going.
It was
That's
in
what
Florida, right?
No, it was something else.
Okay.
So we started driving. Look, they're torturing Sonic. They're literally like
Sonic.
using like thumb screws.
Sonic, and I can't do a thing about it.
I can't join in. So
How are we gonna torture Sonic?
Knuckles is pissed about that.
We don't get to
like
torture
that.
him, really?
I wanted to torture Sonic. So keep telling the story, Adam. It's funny.
We were circling around Burbank because my phone was dead, and he was like refusing to look up where it was in
It's not
Burbank.
that I was refusing to look it up. I just hate Google Maps.
That's fair.
So-
I do too.
I hate using these fucking apps that are like, can we use your notification? Can we turn on? And I'm like,
but I was
turn them
trying to- I
on.
was trying to explain
Corey's
to you.
like Malachite from Suburban Nights.
I
Yeah.
was trying to explain to him.
Don't
just
use
open
that.
your
Yeah,
Maps app that comes
Adam
with the
was
phone.
like,
You have an
I was like, do you have
iPhone.
an iPhone? I'm like, what do you think of the 21st century? He's like, it's pretty cool, but there's no Smoothie King.
Yeah, where the hell were we in this story?
You were talking about Smoothie King.
Oh yeah.
Lexi looked it up too, and she also confirmed it.
Yeah. But both your confirmations were just wrong because you were like, oh LA, but they thought the state, like where the state was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It was fucking Louisiana.
It
It wasn't LA. Imagine that. Imagine my shock.
Burbank Drive in LA.
That reminds me of a really funny story that's very similar. You know my friend Nile?
I do. I know
Adam,
Nile.
you're a friend of Nile.
I love Nile.
Corey, you're a friend of Nile,
love
even.
Nile.
Right? So when I went home to
damn
Ireland
it.
for the summer, me and the guys back home, we all went on a camping trip. Did I tell you about what Nile did?
What?
It was
What did
very
he do?
funny, right? So I got my friend Patty, and he loves fishing, and he built himself a boat. He's like really into it. But the day he'd been preparing for this for like months, like 8 months. He was building a boat, and then he bought an engine, and then he lugged this fucking boat from Wexford like all the way up to like halfway up the country to a weird ass lake, right? We were so excited to go fishing on this fucking boat, but then when we got the boat out into the water, the engine stopped working.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh man, and Patty was just so disappointed. I felt so bad for him, and but then that night, Nile was like, guys, I'm coming tonight. Like we're all gonna go camping. We're gonna have fun. We were like, oh yeah, Nile's coming. This is gonna be fun, right? And then Patty was like, I'm not going to go pick him up, right? And he was like really mad because like basically it was like, yeah, no, that's fair enough. Nile can get dropped off somewhere like close by, then we'll pick him up.
Yeah.
But then Nile did the funniest thing ever. Nile was like, where are you guys? And we told him we're at this location. Let's just call it like it was Loch Ray, right? So we told him we're at Loch Ray, and then what Nile did was he entered the information into the Uber. He somehow got delivered to the word Loch Ray on the map, not the location. What? He got delivered to he just found the word on the map and placed a pin on it, and he got delivered to the word. So when he arrived, he was in this like back ass country like farmer's lane, and he's, where are you guys? We're like, what? We don't see you. Where are you? And he's like, I'm here. I'm at Loch Ray. And then we're like, dude, you're not fucking here. So where are you? And then we were like, share your location.
Chris,
and then
controller's dying.
the
Keep telling the
controller's
story.
But we were like, share your location. He shared a location, and then we realized that like his location was right on the word Loch Ray. We're like, Niall, did you get dropped off at the word Loch Ray? He's like, oh man. So then Patty in the worst mood ever had to go pick him up. And it took like an hour. It was so fucking funny.
Oh, poor Nile. It's something I would do. That's a mistake
Nile
I would
always
make.
does shit like this.
That's Nile's MO. God damn it, Chris, we need batteries.
Okay, I'm getting it batteries.
Thank you, Christopher.
What are they, like double D?
They're double Ds, yeah. You're looking for Tundra's treasure.
I just remembered something really funny.
What you remember?
I remember. I'll tell you in a sec. So did you ever hear those like I don't know if you have them here, but in Ireland we have these radio like game show challenges where it's like listen to this sound and ring in and tell us what it is and you get 25,000 euro.
Oh yeah, that was
did you ever hear that?
Like Nicktoons.
I will never forget hearing this ever as long as I live. Right, this guy. So it was this sound that went like this. I'm gonna try and recreate. It went. Right, it kind of went like that, right?
Shit.
And this guy rings in, right, and he's like, "How are you, Martin?" And he's like, "So what's the sound for 25,000 euro?" And your man goes, "Well, I tell you, Jimmy, have you ever went into Little?" And he goes, "Yes, I have, yeah." And he goes, "Well, you know them bags of oranges that comes in nets?" And he's like, "Yes." Well, it sounds like if you were to pull that out of your arse. And the guy just had to hang up on him instantly.
Was it like a wholesome show?
Yeah, the guy was like, oh, "We're really sorry about that." I'll never forget that as long as I live. Oh my god, it was
so
the
fucking
funniest
funny.
shit ever. And the way he said, he was like, "It's as if you were pulling that out of your arse."
That's brilliant.
Look at that, you got a better med pick even there. Okay, tell your story. Sorry.
Basically, one time me and Patty went to Rockland's Deli, which is just it's just a shop where they make rolls, chicken fillet rolls. They're my favorite rolls in the whole wide world. But one time we went in there, but usually in these delis, it's always like some miserable old woman who's really pissed off with her life.
Oh, and just to add context and supporting structure to that, in Ireland, fucking people aren't like they are in America, where they go like, "Hi, sir, how can I take your order today? How can I help you?" In Ireland, people are like, "What do you want? What do you want on your fucking roll?"
Well, especially these old bitches. But what
Will
happened?
you hurry on, will you?
Wait, did I do all of that for a med kit? Fuck off, you fucking bag! Dude! Fuck off!
No, you didn't. There's a wider purpose.
There's not! There's no fucking more purpose to that. It was just for a med kit.
It was for a friendship.
I'm in the same fucking room! Where do you go? Anyways, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna turn this piece of shit off forever.
Wait.
Corey, you play.
Okay.
So basically, Corey, what happened was, I went up to this mean old lady who I knew was instantly gonna be a bitch from looking at her. And I was like, hello, can I have a chicken fillet roll, please? And she just rolled her eyes and she walked away and she grabbed the roll and she came back and she was like, "You want any ketchup and mayo on it?" And I was just like, "Can I have ketchup, but can I just have a really, really, just a little bit of mayonnaise?" And then she
my god, she took out a she took out a barley shovel. And she
literally, Corey, I'm not kidding.
I've never seen so much mayonnaise.
She
go
made
into
the
a
roll perfectly, and then I said, "Can I just have a tiny bit of mayonnaise?" And then she literally scooped out a roll, like a fucking arm's worth of mayonnaise, and she slapped it on the roll.
And he just looks at her and he just goes, "I'm not having that." She goes, "What?"
No. She slapped it on, and I just went, and she was like, "Wah." And I was like, I asked for a little bit of mayonnaise, not like, and she was like, and she had to like scoop out all of the mayonnaise, and I was like, "Thank you."
It's because these fucking like old ladies who have been making sandwiches for 30 years, they like work on like one brain cell, and they're like, "Oh, he wants mayonnaise," and just slams the fucking whole thing on there.
I'm not exaggerating. It was like she like shoved her hand into a tub of mayonnaise and scooped out as much as she could with one hand.
Yeah, no,
it was like
he's
that amount.
foul.
Yeah, he's not exaggerating.
It was really funny though.
Chris, remember when we used to live in your apartment in Wexford and we used to shine lasers at people?
Yeah. I still remember that one guy who one night I woke up at like 4 a.m. I'm like, I'm bored, and I grabbed my laser and I was shining it down.
To just give context to that as well, we lived on a street where a nightclub spilled out onto the street at like 2 a.m.
Oh, it was so fun.
And like people were langered, like, and we used to just shine lasers at
people
them.
would outside my window. It was funny. But you know, one night I woke up and I was like, I'm bored, and I shone a laser down the street into a few windows and went, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And then I woke up to a Russian dude going, "Get out! I know you're in there!" And I was like, I did not answer the door, and I was like, that's scary. I'm never doing that again.
Didn't you shine like a hologram of the Holy Mary one time?
Yeah, I bought a Brookstone projector. It was a portable projector, and I used to just shine it on the road across from me. And I made a video in After Effects of like a glowing Holy Mary, Mother of God. And I would shine it on the road as cars drove by. And the one I'll always remember is a bunch of girls in a car drove by, and I shone it, and you just hear all of them go like, "Ah!" And I just like drive away really quickly. Oh, it's so funny. And in Ireland, like people really do believe in like the Holy Mary.
Oh, really?
They believe in her appearing everywhere. There's Patty, do you remember in papers it'd be like the Holy Mary?
Yeah.
She was
has
spotted,
been seen in a bowl of milk.
Yeah, no, it was like she was spotted in a barn in Mayo last week. It's like why would she do that?
People think they see her and they're like toast and stuff.
It was
Chris, this is the door.
Oh, good job.
I was like looking for the key. I'm like, where the fuck is the key?
In a barn in Mayo.
Dude, I remember my nanny always talking like, did you hear last week? She was seen down there by the old river now.
Wait, Chris. Hold on. I need to hear what she's saying.
It's A. My dad just sent me a video.
Hello, I'm swimming today.
My dad just sent me a video of a woman saying, "Hello, my name is whatever," and she's like, "And I'm here in the Alabamas to lose weight," and that was it. It's like, why? My dad doesn't send me anything ever. Why did he do that?
The first picture my dad ever sent was a picture of a shovel in a gully.
What the fuck? Why?
I have no idea.
You're like, here you go now.
He sent my girlfriend a picture of a shovel in a gully.
So he's saying like, I'm going to kill you.
I don't know what he was trying to say.
Honestly, I agree with him.
I love me dad.
I love me dad. When he comes home, he never leaves the girls alone.
This sucks. Chris, I was doing research today.
Oh, Jesus.
And I looked up like Boko the Clown or whatever. Bonko? What the hell's its name?
Danko?
No, the fucking clown that doesn't talk, but it's in like a big yellow box that says Boko.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like an Irish thing. It's like an Irish.
Oh, Boxo?
Boxo, yeah.
Boxo?
Yeah, do you remember? Was it Boxo?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like a fucking clown. It was an Irish. I don't know. It was like a children's show.
It's a little puppet, right?
Yeah, it looked charming. I watched some clips of it. It's like, oh, it's like Sesame Street. It's like charming.
Yeah, I used to love that.
And then I did put on like Dustin the Turkey.
I hate
and
Dustin.
He was so annoying and loud.
Yeah,
and
I hate Dustin the Turkey.
He just wouldn't shut the hell up, and his voice was so and I'm like, I totally understand why Chris hates this fucker.
Yeah.
But Boko the Clown, the little like clown that doesn't talk, but it's kind of like a hand puppet, that was charming.
Yeah, Boxo was super cool, dude. Dude, I had a trophy.
Black Wolf sure takes its swimming seriously.
For what?
But
World's worst spine.
Go Otters.
Oh.
No, just kidding. I had a trophy for swimming and throwing a football super hard that it went over the sky and never came down.
That was definitely a fluke.
I know.
100%. Dude, feel bad. Once in school, one guy kicked a ball really hard. It hit me on the head and then it went in the goal. It just smacked me in the head. And I was so proud. I was like, I did it. I scored a goal. I'm a cool kid.
Dude, I had a moment like that also where one time we went to hurling camp during the summer and I was renowned for being the worst out of everybody. And one time a kid behind me was really nice. He's like, "Chris, seriously, dude, you got this. You can do this thing." We were supposed to hit a ball over a goal in the distance. And I picked it up and I smacked it and went straight over the top, you know, where you're supposed to hit it. And then I did it again, and then I did it again. It was like, yes! I was like, oh my god, it feels so good. And then after that, I could never do it again.
That happened to me in golf as well.
That's why you gotta, like, as soon as you do something good, you never fucking touch it again. Yeah. You just leave people with the impression that you're good at it and then never, like, contradict it.
Chris, who's your most bullied teacher?
Bullied teacher. I remember one of our nicer teachers, he cried one time and left.
It always happens. It's the nicer ones that,
He was just a nice old man, and people wouldn't stop talking. It was really sad.
There was a teacher at our school that, like, had the numbers on his arm and everything, and people would try to, like, bring up that kind of shit.
What? Like he was Jewish?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
He was like an actual Holocaust survivor. I never had his class, but like I heard that people would like try to like shit on him and stuff like that. And I guess his wife left him at some point over the course of the year, and people would like throw that in his face.
That's so mean.
No, kids at my school were fucking evil. I know that I've told the fucking gym teacher miscarriage story on here, so I'm not gonna repeat it. The TLDR is that we had a gym teacher that had a miscarriage, and people would try to get her to cry.
Dude,
in order to
oh my god,
insane.
bro, you just reminded me of something. This actually is so mean. I don't know if I can actually even say it on here.
Go on, Lyle.
There was this quite rotund teacher, her name was, and she was not a good teacher either.
Aww.
And I kept getting kicked out of her class, and I had to stand out the door, but they had those frosted windows?
Yeah.
And I was doing like I was like, I was going like, I was pretending to be obese. I was putting my arms out like stretched out all the way and stuff. But the window was frosty, so I didn't see her seeing me. And she started crying. She told me to go to the office, and I feel like a monster still.
Well, you are.
I know.
We hate you.
But the thing is, the like hottest girl in school was like laughing and encouraging me to keep doing it while the teacher was looking at me.
It's fucking evil.
Did you get laid from that?
No,
if you got
dude,
laid
I
going,
never did. No, I didn't. I didn't.
That's a layup.
No, tell more stories from school, dude.
Well, we had this teacher called Mr. And we called him the Bulge. And when you said your teacher started crying, that just reminded me of he started crying.
That's not a fun
Because
story.
of his giant bulge?
Yeah.
That's a sad story.
I mean, I have a lot of stories from school. Like, I wasn't allowed to go to our school vacation. Everyone was allowed to go to Barcelona, but there were 3 of us that weren't allowed to go.
Yeah.
Because we were troublemakers.
Did I ever tell you about my really pathetic teacher that I really hated?
No.
He was like, on the first day of school, he tried being really cool, and he came into an auditorium full of like first years, and then he went, "Does anyone here know who I am?" And then like one guy put his hand up, and he's like, "What did I call me?" And then the guy was like, the killer." He was like, "That's right." And then he tried being cool, like he seemed smiling when he said it. And then he would just like bully students. He always carried a hurl around, and then he would sneak up behind students and knock them on the head with it, kind of.
Man, I feel you're
carried what around?
A hurl, like it's basically like a hockey stick.
And he'd hit students with that?
He would give them like little light taps on the head when they were like trying to do their work, and he'd be like, and he was a drunk. He'd walk around school drunk all the time.
Oh man,
that's the most Irish teacher I think I've ever heard a tale of.
Yeah, he's like, "They call me the killer."
Oh, you're making me feel so bad about like I'm forced to remember the shit I did to teachers. Like
I killed him.
No. There was one that like anytime it was right when smartphones were coming out. This is how old we are. There were people took videos of me pretending to hump my teacher when he was bending over to like help another student. I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." I was just joking, and then like if he'd like turn around to write on the whiteboard, I would throw wet tissue paper on the whiteboard and just go like it was just the most unadulterated, like horrible fucking shit. Wait, can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
We had this dork guy who looked like Harry Potter in school, but we called him Whopper because he had a huge cock. But wait, let me finish this. His mom was like, "Oh, you know those Irish people are like, oh, how are you doing now?" Yeah. She was like that, and his name was Simon. She was like, "Simon, you motherfucker, get over here!" Blah, blah, blah. But she had a favorite son called Nigel, and she was like, "Simon, what the fuck are you doing?" And then she was like, "Nigel, wait."
No, what the fuck was that story?
No, what did you just tell us?
What was that story?
It makes sense if you were there.
Baptiste Moisson did not design this for you to tell that story
Lyle,
over.
we caught Chris out in a fib here because this was just the end of episode 1. He got to episode 5.
I did not.
That's 5 times the amount of
Dude,
gameplay.
I'm fucking telling you, I've never gotten past that car ride.
Shit.
Chris is the world's biggest Life is Strange fan.
Why?
Well, I guess the world's biggest Life is Strange fan would have beaten it, but he got far.
I don't understand.
You got far.
You know, Chris Chris had like me time where there was no one in the house and he kind of sat down cross-legged like a yoga man playing this.
Wait, I'm gonna redirect this back at you. You had a guy in your class who looked like Harry Potter with a huge cock, and you didn't call him Harry Flopper. Really?
No. Oh shit. No. Fuck.
Wait, how do you know that part?
Yeah.
Well, it's a story I told before, but we used to get ripped on our school bus.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Tell a short version of that.
No, like if you get a certain school bus, there's 2 that went by. If you get one of them, you have to watch out for this one guy. because he'll pull down your pants and finger your asshole.
This is a kid or a bus driver?
No, the kid. The bus driver did nothing about it.
Bus driver should have fucking killed that kid.
It wasn't just that. He would like he would find someone looking weak kind of like along the aisle of the bus, literally grab them and pull them back. And then finger their asshole.
We had a guy kind of like that. I think he got like into a gang and then died. Is what I heard.
You got in a gang and died?
Yeah. He joined like a gang and then immediately got killed.
Sorry that happened, Laurel.
No, I didn't like the guy. I'm glad he got killed.
Was he a fingering guy?
Yeah, he was our butt fingerer.
Did he finger you?
No, he would do this cool thing though, where he would like put his finger like up his ass and then like touch your face with
That's
it.
disgusting.
Yeah, and he had like a bunch of buddies that like if you did anything, he would like jump you after school with like 20 dudes.
No, did you get fingered?
I got fingered once in the line of Subway by him. It wasn't on the bus.
Did he actually shove his finger up your ass?
No, so what he did was, it was kind of a joke, so he'd like get his 2 fingers and he'd like literally, like through your pants, he would like shove it up your ass and go at the same time go, ah!
So he did that thing that like, Japanese kids do as a prank.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, what?
Where they put their 2 fingers together and then they poke each other in their assholes.
Japanese kids do that?
Apparently, there's like a statue of it.
What?
Yeah, in Japan, they're like, this is a funny thing our children do, so we'll make a statue of it.
What's the name of the statue?
I don't know. Look up Japanese ass fingering statue. It's a common prank amongst Japanese kids to stick fingers into each other's butts when they are not looking. It's called Cancho.
Oh, so if you can just like assault someone and just go, oh, it's just Cancho.
It's just Cancho. It's just a little silly bit of Cancho.
We kind of do that here. Yeah, it's just grab ass, plain grab ass.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with grab ass.
My parents never once took me to church.
My parents never took me to church. They're such bad parents.
Maybe she has a split personality. Church girl by day, party monster by night.
No.
Damn, it's
Did you used to go to church every week on a Sunday?
Yeah, and then one day everyone in Ireland just stopped.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, like literally just one week.
Yes.
Everyone just stopped going.
Why
Every
did she
week you had to
cover up
go,
from
and then everyone stopped.
Yeah, one week everyone went, you know what? I think we're done.
Yeah. At the same time. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Hung out with Alyssa and Stella.
There's toilet
I still
paper,
remember
girl.
all the fucking prayers. We had to do them in Irish.
I know.
So what, you speak
That's
Irish?
a lot of
Yeah.
tears.
Are you guys like fucking with me, or is this real Irish?
No, it is Armagher Atarnav. Gonna read. That's it. I remember August.
You guys were rehearsing that for like an hour before I got here. You can't fool
That's
me.
our culture.
No, we rehearsed it every single day
I'm
at
gonna
school.
appropriate it.
No, you can't. You can't even remember one word we said. Lyle, say August.
August.
So that means and.
Yeah.
So go to Ireland, keep saying August.
August. August.
People go,
People just keep going.
just keep
People
going
going and August. That's really funny.
and the weather is nice today.
Yeah.
August.
August. Does that even make sense in that context? Ireland's got a weird backwards language where nothing makes sense.
Niall, you brought up a karate story. Is that worth telling, or is
the
is
Taekwondo?
That, yeah, is that?
Oh, it's worth. Well, maybe not worth it for me, but it's worth it for. Well, okay. So I did Taekwondo when I was a kid. My best friend, he was the youngest black belt in Ireland when we were like 8, and then we decided to go back when we were 17. And there was this like really hot girl. I had the biggest crush ever on this girl. And anyway, so I think it was the second week I went back. I wasn't feeling so good. And one of the drills we had to do was like we had to side kick across the room. Like we had to do like one side kick and you had to keep doing it across the room.
Yeah.
And
I forgot about this
And I
story.
let out a little toot with every single side kick.
You told me you let out the biggest fart of your life.
They were huge. After every single kick, like it was like and we all had to do it standing in a line, and she was behind me, and I never went back, and I was just pretending to forget it, and then I think like my sister talked to her at one point, and she goes, oh yeah, he's the guy who went to Taekwondo and farted and never came back.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, no.
See, what you should have done is stuck with it, and then when you got to sparring, you should have like done something really cool and farted.
Yeah.
And then everyone would have been like,
he's the farter.
He was doing it on purpose. Yeah. We thought he was actually lame, but that was a secret technique.
Back then, I was so embarrassed about, like, I'd never do it in front of people. I was like such a little shy guy. I'd like. At summer camp, I went 2 weeks without pooping because it was only public bathrooms and I couldn't do it. Like,
I did that
like,
once too.
I was so nervous. Like, I was just, and then that happened and it just.
Dude, I am not a religious man, but like when I finally let that shit out, I saw God's eyes, my friend. That was the closest I've ever felt to a higher
talk
power.
to the mean girl.
Another funny story about that summer camp is we had to do a wheelbarrow race. And I was paired with this girl who, she wasn't the, you know, she wasn't
the sharpest tool in the shed.
She was, yeah, or
she wasn't the
sharpest wheel in the barrel.
She was kind of, you know, I don't know if she had any friends or anything. And I was paired up with her.
Yeah.
And we started doing the wheelbarrow race and I lifted up her legs. And then she farted and I just like dropped her in the middle of the race. So like she 100% knew.
That's good.
That's why.
Dude, when I was like...
Time to talk, Max. Posing in
When I was like 7 or 8, we were doing like PE or something in school, and we did a somersault, and when I rolled over, a big fart came out, and at first I laughed really hard, and everyone else laughed, but then when I got back to class, everyone started bullying me really hard.
Oh, no.
They were like, yeah, that was the fart roll, the farting twister, the fart, and I was just like humiliated and sad.
There's this guy in my school who took all he did was they were going on a school trip to like Barcelona or something, and he took a shit at the airport, and they called it DA, Dublin Airport 06, like it was an event. They were like DA 06, and they kept writing it everywhere, and he was bullied for taking a shit at the airport.
Dude, speaking of
did all he do was take a shit?
He took a shit at the airport, yeah.
He just had to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
And he went to the bathroom and...
Literally for the rest of his school term, everyone was just talking the shit guy.
Dude, when you're taking a shit in school, you become like an ancient caveman, like fearing like saber-toothed tigers, because like you're shitting, and then one time I was doing it, a guy came up, started banging on the door to scare me, and it really did scare the shit out of me. I was like so terrified that he was gonna open the door and do something fucked up.
People used to throw toilet paper and stuff in.
Dude, speaking of shit though, when we went on a little school trip in our transition year, we stayed at a priest's house for a night. I don't know why. But we were in the priest's house, and we started putting on his priest outfit and like going around and be like, "Hello, Father Chris. Hello, Father." But then we went into the priest's bathroom, and we saw he took a shit in the toilet, and he left it there, and it was like SpongeBob yellow. It was like the worst.
That's
shit.
Holy shit, Chris.
Dude, it was. It was like the worst shit anything. I mean, we couldn't believe it came from a priest.
This is the illustrious glow of godliness around it.
One of my like female teachers took a flat shit once.
Like a fucking pancake
yeah,
came
it was
out?
literally like one of those mini pancakes.
Her ass is like a hydraulic press.
It was just brown and it was like resting at the bottom of the bowl, and everyone went in and looked at it.
That's sad.